Hi everyone, I'm Andrea and I'm a second year nursing student at the City University of London, and I'm going to tell you a bit about my experience at the university. So I'm doing the BSc, which is a 3-year pre-registration course, and what that means is that on completing all aspects of the course, then I will be eligible to register with the Nursing and Midwifery Council as a nurse, so that would be great. Now I'm doing mental health nursing, but I also study alongside students undertaking adult and children's nursing. Now the course combines theory and practice, and that's about a 50-50 split, and this is through lectures, seminars, group work and lab work. Now, we also have a look at areas such as the wider social and environmental impact on health and the connections between physical and mental health, but we also undertake practical skills such as carrying out an assessment for a patient or taking somebody's blood pressure. Now, practical training sessions, they're carried out in the Clinical Skills Centre. So this is really great. This is a safe space which replicates a hospital setting. So we can practice on each other, like taking temperature or pulse. But we also learn new skills like giving an injection, for example. This we do on mannequins, not on each other, so don't worry about that. But yeah, you get to cover a lot of skills, and this is really great for when you go out into practice. So we go out on placements. Now, over the length of the course, we're expected to complete 2,300 hours of practice. So wow, yeah, that is a lot. But it's all been incorporated into the programme. So you'll be doing various placements to cover those hours throughout the course, and that's from year one as well. Now, the placements will take part within various settings, but predominantly within the East London area. Now, these settings may cover acute wards or working within the community. So perhaps you might be going to visit service users in their home, or I had an experience of working with older adults on a dementia ward, so that was really interesting. Now, throughout the course, you will have opportunities to practice in different areas, and for me, I feel this is great, just being able to participate in different settings. Now, normally in the second year you would have an elective, but for me this has been pushed back this year because of the pandemic. But this is great because this will give you an opportunity to work somewhere specific to your interests, so that might even include working abroad, or you might want to work within the UK, for example, within a charity that you're interested in. So I'm really looking forward to that opportunity. Now, City University is a great place to study. There's a lot of diversity, not just across the students, but also the lecturers. And there's lots of different opinions and experiences, and you can gain from this basically. There's lots of opportunities to get involved as well, whether through different societies, or there's great facilities such as the City Bar. We have access to city sports. Also our library is great. The amount of access we have to books and journals, you don't need to buy any books at all. There's also opportunities to represent your fellow students. So this is something that I do alongside a colleague. So we gather feedback on the course, the modules, even things such as the canteen. And then we have meetings with, for example, our course director and other directors from the university to share this feedback to hopefully bring about change, which we think will be of benefit to us as students. So this is a great way, it's not only to represent the students, but it's also really good to build your personal skills as well. Now, another opportunity is to become a student ambassador. So this is like what I'm doing now, basically. So you might be helping out with open days to give advice to new students, for example. And this is carried out through an agency called Unitemps, who are based at the university. They can also help you to find temporary work as well, if that's something you're interested in. Doing a nursing degree, it is tough. There is a lot of work. In the first term, we were in about 4 days a week. So obviously this was last year before the pandemic, which is a lot compared to other courses. And sometimes it might feel a bit overwhelming, but you get so much support from your fellow classmates, the lecturers, and you also assign a personal tutor. And the university as a whole has a lot of support services to give you, so to assist with learning and wellbeing support. So having said all of that, people find the time to get involved with societies and various projects, or they may work like myself. So as long as you plan and are well organised, then you'll be okay really. So just finally, I hope that you found it useful, what I just said. And if you're considering nursing, then I would definitely recommend coming to City University of London. Thanks everyone.